Hi there YouTubers, this is Roscoe and welcome to a quick video of my Sideshow Collectibles T-800 Endoskeleton combat version life-size bust. Now I picked this up about 4 weeks back. I have to say it's absolutely amazing piece. Really love it. I'm just going to do a quick overview of this piece. There are quite a few reviews out there. It's been around for quite a few years now, but last time I checked was very close to selling out on Sideshow. So very lucky that I picked this up when I did. I know the people that missed out on the original are kicking themselves because that one's going for thousands of dollars. That's the clean version. But I actually really like this combat version, and I'll tell you why shortly. Alright, first we're going to take a look at the packaging. Nice size box, not overly large, as you'd probably expect with a life-size bust. Appears to have the same packaging as the original clean version, except in this case has the Combat Edition sticker put on the box there. Here we have Stan Winston Studio logo there, Sideshow Collectibles. Turn around. A couple of different images, obviously of the clean version. Some text on the film showing the accessories. So overall I was expecting something a lot larger, but glad they've actually kept it compact. And this piece, although big, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. So it doesn't take up a whole heap of room. Now when you open the box, you have a polystyrene sort of foam insert which holds the piece. The piece is wrapped up in sort of plastic wrapping, and then has a foam sort of fabric layering over it as well. So there is no chance of this piece ever breaking in the packaging that it's in. The only thing you'd have to worry about is if it was put in with problems beforehand. Anyway, there's the box, guys. Here we have the accessories. This one here, you can open the cap on the top of his skull to put in the chip. We have the chip here. Now these are all magnetised, so this will actually click or lock onto place underneath here. So you can slide that into his head. And here we have the tool that actually helps grab onto this to pull it all out. But you really don't need it, because once you undo or take off this cap here, that cap's magnetised as well, and that pulls it all out anyway. So you don't really need that tool. But here it is, guys. Absolutely incredible piece. Now this, as I said before, is a combat veteran or combat version, which has the weathering and battle damage look. Now I was going to buy one of these and clean it up, use non-acetone nail polish remover to clean it and get it all to the chrome look. This is actually not my first one. I got one about 2 weeks before this one, and it was a lot darker, a lot more weathered, and I was actually going to clean that one. But a couple of hours later after getting it, I noticed it had bubbling and blistering in the paintwork around the chin area here, and all down here had like a big bubble, and when you sort of rubbed it, it flaked off. So I wasn't very happy how that turned out. So I took it back to the store, ordered another one. This one came in a couple of weeks later, and a lot cleaner and with no issues. So I'm actually going to leave it as it is. As I mentioned, this comes from Stan Winston Studios molds, so it's pretty darn accurate, you can imagine. You got the switch down here to turn on his light up feature. Comes with 3 AA batteries as well, but I'd probably suggest you change them out with some better brands later on. T2 Judgment Day logo there. That's actually like a painted logo, so you don't want to rub, if you're actually going to clean these, do not rub the logo, because you'll find that rubbing around all this area, you'll get it onto this sort of area and rub the whole text off. It's even got the gap in the teeth that Arnie had in the film. They're like a sort of like a plasticky sort of feel to them. He'll have with his eyes lit up, which looks absolutely amazing. The only issue I had with this one is the cap came a little bit too blackened, and it didn't really match the actual skull. So I didn't use the nail polish remover because I didn't want to rub the whole lot off. What I used is a little bit of toothpaste, because it's a very fine polish. Just gave it a light rub over the top, and it wore some of the really dark areas off and still left some battle damage on it. And that comes off quite easily. You can see inside there, that's where you put the chip. That's what it looks like without it. And his head's angling down, which I think makes him look more menacing. Put it back on. Yeah, so overall very happy with this piece. You can see my hand here. So it's, as you can imagine, it's not overly huge. It is quite heavy for its size though. And just the weathered battle damage look just gives it that darkened chrome look, which you do associate with the endoskeleton in the film. It does look a lot more menacing in my opinion. You know, actually I was going to clean it up, but now I have it, I do prefer this look. Because when you look at the films, there's not really any endoskeletons that are completely clean. From the first movie to the the beginning of the second film to the third film, they've all got some sort of weathering or battle damage to them, either coming out of fire or anything like that. Even in the fourth film, Salvation, you know, after his skin's blown off, he's all darkened like this as well. And as good as the factory fresh look is, I just find it looks a little bit, it cheapens it slightly. So, quite happy to leave it as it is, which I was surprised because, as I said, I was going to clean it. His eyes just look amazing. As you can see, it's still quite reflective. And does give that darkened chrome, not that silver finish. Right guys, I'll just flick the lights off. You get to see the eyes dim out, which is very movie accurate and looks really cool. There we go. Right guys, I'll leave it at that. Have you enjoyed this video of the T-800 Endoskeleton life-size bust combat version? Thanks for watching. Catch you later.